Netflix losing subscribers, but they don't really care because they lost less subscribers than they thought. Today, we're talking about what happened end of day here in the market. We got the Nasdaq going to the moon. We've got Netflix popping up. We got all types of stuff going on. I'm going to break down kind of an end of day trade that I made as well. Talk about the Discord and all that fun stuff right here in this video. So make sure you stay tuned. Netflix making a massive move here after hours with the news that they only lost 970,000 subscribers in the second quarter compared to the 2 million subscribers they thought they would lose this second quarter of 2022. Also today, Netflix unveiling that they will launch a lower cost ad-supported tier in early 2023. This comes on the heels of Netflix tapping Microsoft to be its partner on the ad-supported offering. Netflix had warned investors last quarter that it expected to shed around 2 million subscribers, but only lost 970,000 subscribers. The company told shareholders that it expects net ads to reach 1 million in the third quarter, reversing some of the losses seen during the first half of the year. So now they're thinking they're going to add 1 million subscribers in the next quarter. So they're looking a little bit more bullish here. And you can see pulling up the Netflix chart here up to the $217 area overall today. The overall tech market going to the moon, the SPY, everything going up. You can see this morning Netflix at $190 right now at $217. Imagine buying those call options just a few weeks ago here when Netflix was down at $172. If you look on the daily chart where Netflix has been kind of at and where it's going, Netflix previously a $720 area stock and now down there to $200. So kind of interesting because everyone was like, oh, Netflix is going to just keep going lower and lower, but obviously the market has a different idea, or I guess the company has a different idea now with Netflix boosting on the idea that they didn't lose as many subscribers as they thought, but the revenue is still down overall. So looking here at the QQQ right now, the Nasdaq, you can see that 298 level. That's where we closed at today on the Qs, and pushing up after hours to that $300 level. So we had a gap in the chart, filling that gap above the 297, 296 level. We filled the gap, and then now our next resistance would really be that $300 area, trying to push up there above $300. Overall tech right now, the Nasdaq, you can see this overall downtrend. Are we out of the bear market just yet? I'm not sure. I'm not going to buy into this idea that we just magically have now just the world is saved and inflation is no longer an issue, but definitely interesting to see the price action we have going on right now. That 280 level on tech right now on the Qs, holding that area, and now trying to push back up to 300. The real question will be once we pass this $320 level on the Qs. So we need to see a push through that overall downward trend to kind of get out of what I would say we're in a bear market right now. At the overall year so far, since December of 2021, the end of December 2021, the market still down around 26% here for the Qs. For the overall Nasdaq at the lows, we were down around 31%. So we're still not out of the bear market territory just yet. Don't get too excited, but there will be opportunities, and it looks like today was a good opportunity to be long on the Qs, the TQQ especially. Also want to show you guys here on futures right now. If we look at the end of day, what was going on, this 12,280 level was resistance. We had trouble there, and I was thinking as long as we could hold this 12,250 level, we could get a push up above that 12,280 at the end of the day. I actually posted it in the Discord. You can see right here in the Discord, posting this up, 326 in the Discord, looking for a push above that 12,280 by the end of the day, and we would hold that 12,250, and then talking about a little bit more, looking good for a squeeze, the bull flag, and there it is, pushing up there above that 280 level. It ended up going all the way up to 290 there at the end of the day. But on that move right there, this is where I was entering that 50 area, pushing up there above the 80s. Was trying to get filled at 83, only got filled at the 80s exactly. But either way, still happy with it. A good trade. And you can see the setup. The way that I looked at this, my idea for this setup, guys, is very simple. We have this resistance at the 270 level, multiple times getting stuck there. But we know that we've already pushed through that level before. But, we have an overall, if you look at the bigger picture, overall trend is trending higher. We've been trending higher all day. We had a nice little pullback. So what do I expect? End of day here, as long as we can hold the overall trend, as long as we can hold that 1250 or that 250 level, which we ended up doing, a little bit of a drip below there. But this candle right here, this pushback up candle, this was pretty telling that this was going to reclaim that 250 level. And like I said in the Discord, that 250 level was a key here. And the way that I really kind of thought about it mentally and kind of emotionally as a trader, I'm thinking that there's going to be a lot of people that are kind of riding this trend higher. But if we can't hold that 260 level, that will get stopped out. And that's exactly what happened. I think, you get stops, people kind of just jumping out. They're taking profit from this move higher. And then also shorts are getting aggressive, thinking this is going to crack and go lower. And then bam, we get that squeeze up. So you're getting basically like this area where you have people taking profit. People aren't buying because they're seeing that multiple area of resistance. So you have like resistance, and everyone's thinking like, okay, the market's not going to push higher. They end up taking profit. Like that's what I would do. If I was in this trade here, like let's say I bought at the 30s and we're pushing up here, we can't push above 70s. Well, I'm taking profit. I'm not going to be loading up and buying more at this level until we get that pullback and give me a reason to jump in. You can see even like earlier we had some pullbacks, but this pullback right here was clearly just because people are taking profit, people are getting stopped out, or trailing stops. And then the shorts are trying to pile in there. We got a new subscriber. Nice. We have the shorts piling in there. We have the dip. And then the push back up as we found support at that previous area, that 250 level, which is kind of like previously resistance here as well. So nice little push up end of day above that 280 level. Like I said, we talked about it in the Discord as it was happening free. And the great thing about it is the Discord is free, my friends. It's totally free. And there it is. So the big news today, Netflix, I guess I would call it a blowout with their big move after hours. Tech stocks, you can see the Nasdaq just going to the moon right now on the news with Netflix, and from the 290 area up there to 330. It should be a lot of fun the next few days. I think we're going to get a lot of volatility. We got stuff coming up. We got people talking. We got all kinds of stuff going on here in the market. So if you guys haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. I'll talk to you guys later on.
Yeah.